Hey guys, what's up, it's Drew here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Whisper of the Worm and the total damage it does, especially now since we have the box breathing masterwork for it, and we're going to compare that to a few other weapons that are known for dealing some pretty good damage. We'll be doing our testing and taking a look at the numbers from Argos of the normal mode Eater of Worlds. Firstly, let's start with the Whisper of the Worm itself. With this weapon, I was able to fire 28 shots in a 25-second window of time, so the Argos DPS phase entire duration. Now, normal damage without box breathing, it hit for 77,034 damage per shot. Now, Masterwork with box breathing active, it hit for 100,144 damage per shot. Now, for those wondering, I won't be covering the Empowering Rift with every weapon in this video, but for those wondering, with Empowering Rift and box breathing, it hit for 120,173 damage per shot. Now, in total, landing 28 shots without box breathing would give you 2,156,952 damage. With box breathing active, you'll get 2,804,032 damage. Now, with Empowering Rift and box breathing active for an entire duration of 25 seconds, you could get up to 3,364,844 damage. Remember though, for an Empowering Rift, I don't believe at least it will last that long, so you need more than one. So that is just a very projected scenario of, I think, the highest damage you can probably hit with Empowering Rift and box breathing. Obviously, this is some pretty massive damage. Now, I want to take a look at box breathing as a perk and how it affects the Whisper of the Worm, but firstly, let's take a look at the Aikilo's sniper rifle's damage since it's another sniper with box breathing. With the Aikilo's sniper rifle, I fired its total 18 shots that it could hold in an 18-second period of time pretty comfortably. I think I could have been faster, honestly. Normally, without box breathing active as a high rate of fire sniper rifle, it hits for 30,312 damage. Now, with box breathing active, it hits for 51,964 damage. In total, landing 18 shots with the normal damage, approximately 30,000 damage, it'll give you 545,616 damage. Now, with box breathing active, hitting for 51,000 approximately per shot, you'll get 935,352 damage. Now, as you can probably tell, there is a much bigger increase in damage from the Aikilo's sniper rifle with box breathing than Whisper of the Worm. So let's take a look at box breathing very quickly. Box breathing requires you to be in scope without firing for 2 seconds until it activates. With the Whisper of the Worm, it takes its precision damage from 77,034 to 100,144 damage. With the Aikilo's sniper rifle, it goes from 30,312 to 51,964 damage. This means that with the Whisper of the Worm, you're only getting about a 1.3 times bonus damage from box breathing, whereas with the Aikilo's sniper rifle, you're getting approximately 1.7 times bonus damage. Of course, the Whisper does overall more damage from a number of reasons, not having to reload, having a higher precision modifier than most snipers at 5 times instead of 3 times, and being a higher impact sniper rifle. But the Aikilo's sniper rifle actually gets more benefit from box breathing as a perk. I'm not sure why this is. Perhaps it's balanced differently on different weapons, or perhaps it reacts differently and is balanced differently based on the archetype of the sniper rifle. Perhaps the lower the impact, the higher the bonus. Who knows? Moving on now to talk about the other exotic sniper rifle, we have the DARCI. With DARCI, I was able to fire 23 shots in a 22-second period. Again, pretty comfortably. I think I could be faster. Normally, just as any high rate of fire low-impact sniper would, it deals 30,312 damage. But with a target acquired for its bonus damage, it deals 51,964. That's actually the same as the Aikilo sniper using box breathing. However, DARCI's best total damage is 1,195,172 damage. Reason being is because it can hold 23 shots rather than the Aikilo's sniper rifle's 18 shots. DARCI does also have a bigger magazine with 7 bullets, but if you're hitting headshots with the Aikilo's sniper, you'll be able to fire 8 bullets in a row thanks to triple tap. However, with the Masterwork on DARCI, you have a lot more stability, I think, than the Aikilo's sniper, allowing you to really just spray and just unload headshots on a target faster. Also, DARCI's exotic trait of acquiring a target to deal more damage provides the same 1.7 times damage of box breathing, but only takes 1 second and can be done while firing the weapon, whereas again, box breathing takes 2 seconds to activate, and the weapon cannot be fired in that time of activation. Honestly, it seems pretty even. Both of them are good, but the key difference here is the Aikilo Sniper does not take the exotic slot, where that could be a deal breaker for some, because if you don't have to use an exotic and you can put a different weapon on, then why wouldn't you? Finally, let's take a look at the Sleeper Simulant. With no Masterwork, so no accelerated coils, I was able to fire 8 shots within approximately a 17-second period quite comfortably. I know this is the trend for the video, but I think I could have been faster. Now, with the Masterwork, with accelerated coils and a larger inventory size, being able to hold 10 shots, shout out to my friend Chase Clock that had the catalyst finished and gave me this footage, but you're able to fire 10 shots within approximately 20 seconds. Each shot dealt 95,355 damage. Now, if you manage to get a ricochet, I got 2 when I was firing at Argos. Each ricochet shot hit for 31,786 damage per shot. Again, I hit 2 in my testing. The 8-shot total damage is 762,840 damage. If you hit 2 ricochets like me, well, you'll be landing 826,412 damage. Now, for 10 shots, you were able to get 953,550 damage, and if you hit 2 ricochets, we'll apply the same rule, it would be 1,017,122 damage. So unfortunately, Sleeper isn't that impressive, but I'd love to be able to try and test and maybe find a strategy where we can perfectly bank ricochets to deal more damage against bosses like Argos. Maybe in the future we'll try and find it. Other miscellaneous weapons for comparison here, cluster bomb rockets. We fired 6 rockets in 7 seconds, and it ranged between 526,000 damage to 721,000 damage approximately, based on how the clusters hit in the few tests that we did. Linear fusion rifles, we were able to fire 14 shots in 25 seconds, 63,000 damage approximately per shot for 889,994 total damage. Linear fusions, again, were a little bit underwhelming. Cluster bomb rockets, I still think have some potential if we try and pair it with a good damage dealing energy weapon or kinetic weapon. We'll have to see in the future. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the point. Please remember that when looking at damage numbers, this is all on paper. In perfect scenarios, there's so many variables that can happen that make one weapon good in certain different scenarios, and actually that's what I want to test next. I'd like to see all these weapons without having to reload on an empowering rift to see how they compare to the Spindle or the Black Hammer Whisper, whatever we're calling it now. And maybe if we get some good results from that, I'd love to try and see if we can craft a loadout that deals the same damage as the Whisper and matches it. That'd be really interesting, I think. Of course, that means we'll have to test a bunch of different exotic and energy and kinetic weapons, but again, maybe in the future we'll do that. Don't forget to enter the emblem giveaway. Put your PSN, Battle.net, or Xbox gamer tag in the comments below to enter, as well as follow me on Twitch and subscribe here on YouTube. Turn on notifications if you're really feeling nice to me. Thank you guys so much. As usual, it's been Drew here today. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.